understand how you could be so selfish.
Bring them back here, right ahead of me! I want my golden ticket.
I want it all.
Greed works.
Mine.
15 seconds. Whoa.
Joey doesn't share food!
Greed is never bad. Greed saves lives.
And there's nothing wrong with me!
And it's all your fault!
This is the phone I wanted. You are a mean girl!
Two of you are pathetic.
Mine.
Look at me.
I'll need the money!
Is it the stuff we've seen?
I'm here today to talk to all of you about learning to be selfish.
Maybe we're just born with a little voice inside our heads that says, I want stuff. Like, I want to sit at home in my room or hang out with my friends to watch what we want together.
I don't want to watch my mum crying. She thinks I don't see her, but I know she's lying when she says everything's fine.
I just want this girl to leave me alone.
I don't want to be alone when this program is over.
I hate when it's over. I want the next one.
When is the next one? Where's that list of things I want to buy? I hope I'll have enough time.
Time, they say, is of the essence. A week until they can operate.
How are we to do anything? People say I'm just a teenager, don't have a big checkbook or lots of stuff to share.
The things we share are on Instagram and Facebook.
One day, someone came into school and said, did you notice? People who get their statue made, they mostly get their names engraved. Not for what they took, but for what they gave. What if, they said, we could still give our time, and it gives us the ability to make a difference?
They showed me I could run my own international charity campaign at just 17.
As part of a team, although I'm only 11, I could run the country's largest food bank of its kind from stuff people had kindly given. So every Thursday, although I'm only small, although I'm still at school, I can make change. I just needed to consider the power I had if I was a giver.
My story's a little different. When I was 15, someone got me to peer a little beyond my life. To kids who are homeless on the streets. Forget escaping the winter freeze, facing winter in Ukraine in minus 20 degrees. They said, now widen your mind's horizon a little more and imagine you can't afford shoes or winter socks. No next day one-click Amazon box will arrive at your door. But what could I do? I'm totally different. If I were to share every pair of my Nike Airs or Alexander McQueen's, would that make any difference? I knew I had to lead. The class clown, the one who got put down for his biblical sounding name, me, Samson, would surprise everyone. If these kids didn't have Amazon, I'd be the one to send them a box and use my strength to collect socks. It can start small, but my little sock drive turned into 1,000 cold kids, not so cold as they were before. I plastered my town, my Facebook. I felt powerful, I felt free, unleashed in my newfound philanthropy. And then, my dad died suddenly. Samson's gift sockathon went ahead. I couldn't be there. It was with my family. But my friends made it happen instead. They said, we can't let 1,000 kids down. One crazy kid with some socks had turned into 8. What difference would that make? Ask for 2,500 1,000 cold poor people, I guess they're supportive of GIFT's idea to educate. I want to stop to explain that GIFT do more than 1,000 food parcel drops or those bins outside your local shop. That stuff is all amazing, but for me, it's their ability to educate young people about one opaque reality. That I can help 10 people to give, and those 10 help 10 more. And although I've got no supernatural might, Samson can have the power of 1,000.
They had a project visiting people living in some kind of home who'd appreciate a look. His name was Gabriel. He had no visitors, but his shriveled shell would sit frail, alone, in front of the TV for hours on end. So I decided to be his visitor every weekend. I learned the power of giving time just to listen, how a whole person can unfold, a life's dreams and thoughts and hopes, otherwise left untold, in his small notebook. An hour once a week was all it took. Gabriel died, just a dedicated nurse at his side. They didn't call. I was just a teenager after all, his only visitor for over a year. But that tear when I was told would never let me forget Gabriel, who made me resolve to let my giving wings unfold. I would turn tears into volunteers for GIFT. I could give others the chance to give that life-changing hour, because they taught me never to believe that we can't make change. We can, we must. Because who will give if giving isn't part of us? It can start small, with your family, your friends, support a charity, help your neighbour or the stranger you've never met. Because life, we've learned, is not about the stuff you collect, the things you take, the money you make, or the pennies or millions you save. Life is found where you gave.
We're just kids, they said. Can't make a difference, can't give a lot. But this is our question. Who will be the next generation of givers if we're not?